Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Alhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Wabihi nasta'inu ala umuri dunya wad din. Wassalatu wassalamu ala ashrafil anbiya wal mursalin. Sayyidina wa maulana Muhammadin. Wa ala alihi wa sahbihi ajma'in amma ba'du. First of all, we would like to thank to the committee of the conference. And now we are going to present our research on the dynamic of Indonesian jurisprudence in responding the coronavirus disease pandemic. The background of our study is the phenomena and the problem of human life because of coronavirus. It is very complex, especially for the Muslim to conduct rituals, everyday rituals. For example, praying Jumat, fasting Ramadan, and Tarawih praying, and also Idul Adha praying, Idul Fitri praying. It is usually conducted in mosque or in the field. But because of coronavirus, it is very challenging because the regulation of the government, the regulation of the state that inform Muslim community to perform rituals at home, not in mosque or not in the field. This policy, because of to avoid about the COVID-19 virus. So it is the problem. And we try to study four organizations of the Muslim. The first is Muhammadiyah response. Second is Nahdlatul Ulama. I think we know that Muhammadiyah sometimes can be regarded as a modernist Muslim organization or Muslim community in Indonesia. And second, Nahdlatul Ulama is sometimes can be regarded as traditionalist Muslim. And the third is Majlis Ulama, Ulama Council organization. And the last one is Wahdah Islamiyah. We know that Wahdah Islamiyah is small and new organization of the Muslim located in South Sulawesi, in Makassar. Yeah. We try to describe, we try to analyze the response of four organizations toward the problem of performing ritual of worship during the COVID-19. The problem we try to describe about how to perform the Friday praying, Ramadan, and Tarawih praying, Eid praying, in Idul Adha praying, and sacrifice. Based on our research, based on our study, we can observe that four organizations, Muhammadiyah, Nahdlatul Ulama, Majlis Ulama, and Wahdah Islamiyah, they pay attention to as a Muslim must perform rituals, but the other side they must pay attention to the safety of Muslim community. Based on this, we can say that we try to analyze the phenomena of the response of the four organizations here by combination usulul fiqh, Islamic legal theory, and the approach of social and humanities science. As we know that usulul fiqh is kind of the characteristic of the methodology of Islamic law, Islamic legal theory, And transdisciplinary, yeah, I think it is the consequence that the dynamic of the worship of the response. The response, if we try to map the response, can classify it into three categories or three levels. The first is multidiscipline. Second is can say interdisciplinary, and the third is transdisciplinary. Based on our research finding, we can understand that for organization here, for example, Muhammadiyah, Nahdlatul Ulama, Majlis Ulama, and also about Wahdah Islamiyah, they try to combine between usulul fiqh and transdisciplinary. We mean the transdisciplinary is a combination between social science and humanity science. And based on this, we can say, based on our analysis, we can say that four organization of Muslim in Indonesia respond creatively about the problem of worship implementation in during the COVID period. They pay attention about the safety. The safety, I think, if we try to understand this safety, it is a kind of, we can say that the basic theory in Islamic law, we can say that it is maqasid sharia. Maqasid sharia, we can say that the pay attention, the objective of the maqasid sharia is human safety. Human safety in terms of the religion and etc. And also safety, we can say there are five commitment of Islamic law on the safety. And sometimes we can say that it is also for organization of the Muslim Indonesia pay attention to the maslahah. Maslahah sometimes we can translate it into English, you can say it is public interest, not one interest, but Muslim all, Muslim interest of all about the safety. And it is the objective of the Sharia, and it is the objective of Islamic law, and it is objective of Islamic jurisprudence. Based on this finding of our research, we can conclude that all organization has respond creatively and solve the problem of human life in terms of worship implementation, in terms, for example, praying, Ramadan, and Tarawih praying, Eid praying, Eid al-Adha praying, and sacrifice. Why? Because they pay attention to about the regulation of the state of the government, and also they pay attention to the safety of human life. As we say that it is the basic value, the basic objective of Islamic law is maslahah. Sometimes the basic theory is maqasid sharia, the objective of sharia, the objective of Islamic law, the objective of Islamic legal theory. Based on this, the last or yeah, the last conclusion, the final conclusion of our research, we can say that for organization, we can say that they regard it as representation of the Muslim all in Indonesia. They pay attention to religious commitment and also safety, human safety commitment. Based on this, we can say that for organization response, there is no difference. There is no fundamental difference. They from Quran, prophet tradition, and also they consider about the environment and the problem of arise in Muslim community today. Based on this, we can say that they pay attention to the safety of human life, the safety of public interest, and the safety of human life for all. Based on this, we can say that it is very creative response of legal response from four organizations that representation of the Muslim Indonesia. I think it is our conclusion, and that is all our presentation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.